How you guys doing? Welcome to Indoor Hydroponics. I'm John, your indoor hydroponic test dummy. Welcome inside my grow room, guys. I got some things started here. We're running into the latter half of February. Okay, so back on February 1st, started some plants inside here. Want to get my onions started, okay, so that they're ready for April. Got some bunching onions, and I also got some yellow onions going back there. Will not start from sets anymore. I only start from seeds. I've noticed only good bulb development from seeds. I just must not live in an area where sets are good. Got some carrots here just for fun going on in the background, but I also got this. Anyone take a guess on what that is? No? Okay. Kind of looks like a cucumber, but this is for a very special person who's been watching my videos for quite a while. She goes by the name of 3Dog Right on Google+, and more affectionately known as my sweet Aunt Caroline. How you doing, sweet Aunt Caroline? So let me flip this over. Without tipping it over. And say, girl, that grows for you, okay? Baby Bubba hybrid okra. Gonna try my hand at okra. Do not really care for okra, but I planted 6 seeds, okay? So let's do a fun little dwarf okra grow inside the grow room. Try to do it organically, okay? So got some of that ocean forest potting soil going on in there, and I'm going to feed these as organically as possible and try to get some okra out of it, okay? I'm gonna fry it up and try to eat it, and if I got any left over, I'll send you some, girl. But I do have a conundrum here because these things, though dwarf, do grow quite large. So I am going to definitely want to start thinning. In fact, I'm probably too late and I should have already thinned already. Nonetheless, let's do it. I think this one in the middle right here is the best specimen, but I'll zoom in a little closer. We'll take a peek at them and we'll start chopping. Alright, girl, let's see here. Sweet Aunt Caroline, I'm going to try to do you right here, girl, and pick the best one. Now, this one right here looks good too. If you notice, these 3 that have obviously been closer to the light are much larger than these 3, okay? So I have not done good rotational spinning of my plants, so this is teaching me a lesson. So rotate your plants. So I think we're going to go with this one. This one looks like a really good start, really good healthy seedling, and I am a proponent of strong seedlings lead to strong plants. And though this is depressing looking, it must be done because we must not compete for nutrients within the soil. Boom. We have one good healthy plant. Now let's hopefully this thing will be dwarf enough to where it won't need much staking. Okay, from what I understand, it's a nightshade type of family, wind pollinated, so I should be able to pollinate these with thy old toothbrush. But first, let's do some fun things with this. Alright, now remember guys, you can grow organically whether indoors or outdoors, and despite my channel name, I do enjoy growing a nice organic plant from here and there, because obviously I think that is the sustainable way to go, obviously. So what I'm going to do here is provide, even though this is inoculated already based on the formula that I'm using, it's already inoculated with good bacteria and good fungi, it's not a bad idea to replenish it from time to time, and they do make biological fungi in the form of mycorrhiza. Okay, now a lot of people will add this to their potting mix before planting, but another method of putting this into the soil is you want to get this close to the root structure as possible, okay, without damaging the plant. So all you got to do really is just kind of poke some holes gently around the base of the plant, and eventually the roots will grow right into it, okay? And then just pour, I don't know, a little bit, not a lot. Pour a little bit in it. That's what it looks like. Alright, mycorrhiza. We want to get that. What this does is it attaches to the root system of the plant and allows the plant to take up nutrients much more efficiently. Alright, and believe me, this stuff does have plenty of nutrients in it because Happy Frog, and Ocean Forest are good quality products from Fox Farm, okay? So we have just added some beneficial fungi to this plant. It's going to be happy. What am I going to do in terms of feeding during the growth of this plant? Indoor compost tea. Yes, I know it sounds absolutely crazy, but we're not going to use like cow manure and stuff like that, okay? Because we're growing inside in a grow room. But I think we can still do a little bit of compost tea in our grow room for our plants that are growing in soil in here. So let's start off with about a teaspoon or a tablespoon of unsulfured molasses dissolved in warm water, okay? And by the way, this has been going for a little bit, so it's dechlorinated. The bubbler's been in there, okay? And what we're going to shoot for is active aerated compost tea. However, we may or may not get that in here. Regardless, what we're going to do is leach out some of the nutrients within some of the amendments that we're going to put in this product. And what better to use than free samples? And what I got here is Roots Organic Uprising Grow. It's got some bat guano, worm castings, fish bone meal, kelp meal, green sand, soybean meal, glacial rock dust, alfalfa meal, feather meal, fish meal, dolomite. Man, it's got all kinds of good stuff in it. Crab meal, blood meal. And because I don't want to smell the entire house up with crazy nonsense, old rotten fish product, I'm going to give it a smell, and it does not smell bad, which is good. So I'm going to add about a teaspoon to this and let it just kind of bubble up a little bit. Get happy. In addition, I've got some sweet Myco tea, alright, and I'm going to use about a half a packet of this. Again, we got this as a free sample as well. Zoop. And we'll put a little bit of that in there. Alright. Now this is going to sound like it smells horrendous. But honestly, guys, it doesn't. Seabird guano. Seabird seagull shit. Composted down. But believe me, it does not smell at all. So, give that a little bit of a mix. Let that brew up a little while. It's going to be really, really diluted down, but that's okay. That's okay. Remember, we're just going to give our plants some watering, some additional nutrition. This is a kind of a fun, organic way to feed your plants inside without smelling up the house, doing a little bit of compost tea action. I'm going to let that brew for about, I don't know, 4 to 6 hours or so. Alright guys, we're about 8 hours into the brew. And it's looking okay. Mildly fishy smelling. Probably due to the fish waste that comes with this product and some sea kelp and things of that nature. So, lots and lots of good stuff, good amendments in there that's been kind of leached out and ready to give to the plants. So, what can we feed this stuff to? How about our friend Mr. Carrots? How about some spinach? Bunching onions, anyone? Bulbing onions, eh? What about some basil? Gurgle, gurgle. And last but not least, our most important friend, baby Baba okra, coming along real nice, especially since we put that mycorrhiza in there. this will only help benefit that little 12 ounce of that. I'm going straight organic with this. Maybe the other vegetables I will probably add some type of maybe hydroponic nutrient here and there, something to kickstart them, really make them go. But you know what, this I'm gonna do strictly this type of method in terms of adding supplemental nutrition to that soil. We're gonna get this big baby okra or dwarf okra off to a really good start. Probably going to do this once a week, once every other week type of thing, and keep them fed nicely. It's going to be really cool. Looking forward to growing out this okra. So guys, thanks for watching. That's how I'm going to feed the okra. I also wanted to give a little bit of feed to the other plants. Very, very light amendment, light fertilizer, but you know what, it's going to work out pretty doggone good in here. So guys, as always, thanks for watching. Come back, check out this okra grow. We should be harvesting in about 40 days or less from this point. So should be really, really cool, fast grower. We're going to see some significant growth on it. Anyway guys, take care as always. Thanks. Peace.